Our next presenter is the president, who is my co-worker. He is the founder of the Spanish Town Guild of Visual Artists. He's no other than Mr. Winston Pedley. Mr. Pedley is himself a visual artist and a poet, and is one of a number of restorative justice facilitator in the parish of St. Catherine. He teaches visual arts at his alma mater, Spanish Town High School. Yeah. Outside of teaching, Mr. Pedley finds the time to be involved in a number of community and social intervention programs involving the inner city community of Toyspen in Spanish Town. His other interests are the publication of the first anthology of poems and a book of inspirational and motivational material. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please help me make welcome Mr. Winston Pedley.
Thank you. All right, good morning again, everybody. I just would like to welcome you all here. Welcome to the launch of the Spanish Town Guild of Visual Artists. What I'll be doing, I'll be giving you a short history on the guild, how it got started, why it got started, right? Now, about a little over a year now, about a year and 6 or 7 months so, we looked around in Spanish Town and we realized that I think the art was dying, so to speak, because there were many artists, but we were trying to function individually, right? And as a Garveyite as well, I learned about the power of unity, right? So I said that, well, I was born an artist, so I need to practice art. And I know that many more like myself need to practice art, right? And if we do not do what we need to do, or what we needed to do, then, I would lose that special gift, right? Because after listening to this African spiritualist lady, Sobun Fusome, she made a quotation that your gift seems to have an appetite of its own, and if you do not use it, it will eat you up. So I did not want my gift to eat me up. Many people got sick because they are not living their dream, right? So I decided to call up a few youngsters, and they willingly came by, because after speaking to many of them, they were excited, because many of them told me that they were thinking about the same thing, about getting an organization together. So it was like the right time for the guild to happen, right? But I must mention that, in the past, people like Mrs. Bartholomew did a number of art exhibitions in Spanish Town, which I entered, and I also was recognized by, getting a placement, getting a prize, and it made me feel really good, and I was inspired. So I said that, well, I'm going to pick up the baton, and I know that that same feeling that I got, I could help to give it to many youngsters, right? And we organize an art competition today, which we have students from St. John's Primary, Spanish Town Primary, Spanish Town High School, St. Jago High School. We had also invited a number of other schools, but as it is, sometimes, they don't find time to work on the pieces, right? So there's an art exhibition upstairs, among those schools. So I'm hoping that when my time comes to pass on the baton, I will inspire those youngsters enough to take it up and move, right? Because we do not intend for the guild to last for a year or two. We're looking at, something that could last for hundreds, if not thousands of years, right? So we're thinking about the next generation. So I'm happy to see you all here today, and I hope that you will be so inspired that, you will put out your best to support the arts, because it's very, very important. And I'll tell you one more story before I go, right? We're in a society, in a world at least, but we're really concerned about Jamaica now, where a lot of negative things are happening. And as a teacher, I remember sitting down with a group of students, about 17 or so of them, and we were talking on the topic of, parenting came up, right? And I started to ask them about their fathers. And about 15 of the 17 lost their fathers by the gun, So we gave them an assignment to do a sort of imaginative piece. And, just by looking at the pieces, you realize that the kids were really, experiencing some serious trauma, right? So the therapeutic value of art as well, because I know after they did those pieces, they must, be feeling a little bit better. So you can use art to flush out some of that negative, strong, hurt that many of the kids are experiencing right now, right? So just have a good day, and we have a really good package for you today, and we look forward to the support, for the arts in the future, all right? Thank you very much.